Hey folks, Farmer Joe here, coming at you fresh from the field. I want to talk to you about Winter CSA right now. It's time to sign up and the crops are looking great. Here I am in the middle of a sea of carrots. We have beets, we have like the cabbages and broccolis and cauliflowers over there. The crops have been growing fabulously and they're going to be harvested starting, we're in mid-September, so over the course of the next 3 to 4 or 5 weeks, we'll be filling the cold room jam-packed with all these delicious veggies for the Winter CSA. The Winter CSA is really an idea that you came up with. I kept hearing people say, oh no, the CSA is ending? Like, what am I gonna eat in the winter? I don't wanna go to the grocery store. And so I got thinking, well, how can we make that happen? How can we make the best possible local winter CSA, given the constraints of the fact that we live in a harsh Canadian climate? So the core of that is root veggies. So that's carrots, beets, onions, potatoes, sweet potatoes, parsnips, celery root, daikon radishes, winter radishes, garlic, I'm probably turnips, rutabaga, and I'm probably forgetting a few, but that's like the core of the winter diet is storage crops. So those are the root crops. In addition to that, we add leeks, we add cabbage, Chinese cabbage, radicchio. Those are the sort of leafy storage crops. On top of that, we can actually grow greens in a cold climate if we select specifically for varieties that can tolerate the cold. So we're talking about bok choy, Tokyo bacana, certain types of lettuce, arugula, salad mix, and spinach and kale. Spinach is really the rock star of winter, and so right now we're in the process of ripping out the tomatoes and the cucumbers in the greenhouse and planting the spinach, and we grow that without any extra heat. It's so cold hardy that in our protected greenhouse with a layer of row cover, we can actually grow spinach in the middle of winter. On top of that, we've got the microgreens, so the peas, the buckwheat, the sunflower. We might be experimenting with some others this winter as well, and a whole diversity of other local products such as canned goods, cheeses, dairies, eggs, tofu, what am I forgetting? Teas, herbal teas, yeah, I'm probably forgetting something, but all these amazing local products that are available to keep us fed and nourished and all through the winter, through the depth of the winter. And so if that sounds something that you'd be interested in, head on over to the website. If you don't have it, it's ottawafarmfresh.com, and sign up for Winter CSA. And that's super important for us because we need to know exactly how many pounds of each type of vegetable we need for winter. So when you sign up in advance, this allows me to do the math on how many pounds of carrots, how many pounds of beets, figure out, do I have enough for my own farm, or do I need to reserve some with my other farmer friends, and just do all the math and the logistical planning to make sure that we have an abundance of food for you all winter long. And winter can be sometimes a little bit more challenging in terms of like scheduling and weather, in terms of getting to the farm store. So I really suggest that you take at least 2 weeks of vacation when you sign up. If you think to yourself, oh, I want to go every week, well, at least take yourself 2 weeks of vacation off. That'll just give you a little wiggle room so that, you know, just to account for the unpredictability of life in winter. And if ever you need more veggies at the end of the season, you can always get 2 more baskets. It's no problems. So I really advise you to take 2 extra weeks of vacation on top of what you think you need. Speaking of vacation, the farm store is going to be closed the first week of November, and the first week of fall and winter CSA is going to be November 14th. We're going to go all the way until Christmas, so until the December 21st, and then we're going to take a 6-week break until the beginning of February. We're going to start in February and go all the way until May, and summer CSA next year is going to start on May 22nd. So, head on over, sign up, shoot us an email if you have any questions, and I'll see you this winter.